Her clothes were filthy, her body as well. She was tired, sore, and sick to death of being lost alone in this strange land. For a few moments more she pondered his offers, then decided she didn't care if they were catchers or not. She just wanted to stop running. Bolstered by the last of her courage, Belle stood to meet her fate. To her surprise, the young man and girl had brown skin just like hers. They were colored, she saw with astonished eyes, and were more finely dressed than anyone she knew back home. The man had on a well-tailored brown suit, his female companion a simple gray cloak and matching bonnet that fit her as if it had never belonged to someone else. He was walking in the brush toward her, and even as Belle took a wary few steps backward, she realized he couldn't be but a few years older than she. He was handsome, too. The dark brown skin and matching eyes made up a face that had very pleasant features. "I won't hurt you," he assured her in a gentle voice. "What's your name?" "Belle?" His brown eyes assessed her dirty face beneath her battered hat, and then her filthy, ill-fitting clothes. "That's a funny name for a boy." She almost took offense, but being tall and thin and dressed like a boy, she said instead, "Yes, it is, but I'm a girl." He had the decency to look chagrined. "Sorry, miss." He then asked, "Are you seeking deliverance?" Belle paused. It was one of the secret questions. Even though Belle knew how to respond, she hesitated because the guide also warned them to be extremely cautious when approached by strangers. Some folks, both black and white, preyed upon runaways for monetary gain. But with nothing left to lose, Belle replied, "Yes. Is deliverance near?" He assessed her for a long moment more before offering, "Yes, it is." Belle wanted to drop to her knees and weep with joyful relief. She knew he could see the sheen of tears in her eyes, but he left her dignity by not calling attention to them. "My name is Daniel Best, and that's my sister Josephine back there on the wagon." Belle looked out at the girl who seemed to be carefully scanning the road ahead and behind, then heard her call out, "Come on, Danny! Bring him along before we're seen!" "He's a she, Joe," her brother called back. Josephine responded with a contrite, "Sorry, miss." Daniel then told Belle, "My sister's right. This is a well-used road, and we need to get you to safety." "Where?" "Our house for now. My parents will know what to do. Come on," he said kindly. Discreetly wiping at the tears on her face, Belle followed him back to the wagon where his sister offered up a winning smile. "Hello, I'm Josephine. Most people call me Jojo." Jojo was small and dark-skinned. Long black sausage curls dangled from beneath the edges of her gray bonnet. "Hello, Jojo. I'm Belle." "Hello, Belle. How old are you?" 16. "Well, I'm 12, and Daniel's 18. He thinks he's a man." "Quiet down, pest, and move over so she can get in." Belle watched with amazement when Daniel pushed aside a few large bales of hay and opened a trap door in the bed of the wagon. "It has a false bottom," he explained. "It's not very big or comfortable, but you can hide in here until we get safely home." Belle looked at the space. It did look rather small, but she didn't think twice. She removed her hat, placed it on her stomach, and squeezed into the coffin-like space. There was just enough room for a thin person like herself to lie flat as long as she placed her arms tight against her body. She could feel cool air coming into the box. Knowing she'd be able to breathe made her relax. Daniel asked, "Are you ready?" Belle, lying flat on her back, looked up at him and nodded. "Yes." "Then I'm going to close the door and put the bales back on top. We'll be home in under an hour." "Thank you," Belle whispered genuinely. "You're welcome."